Hi everyone. So today I've got a simple card for you that I'm going to be using the Playing in the Rain stamp set. I've already stamped the fox with his umbrella in tuxedo black memento, and I'm going to use a piece of the designer series paper from this pack, which is called Rain or Shine 12 by 12, and the colours in the pack are basic black, balmy blue, Cajun Craze, Flirty Flamingo, Mango Melody and Old Olive. So I've kind of used my colours based on the colours that are in the pack. So I have a piece of basic white cardstock, which I've cut straight down the middle on the short side, scored and folded. So this is going to be a top opening card. I don't often do top opening cards. If I cut my card this way, I normally turn my design this way. But I've already pre-cut a scallop rectangle on the ScanNCut and it only just fits there, so I'm going to turn it this way. So I have a piece of balmy blue cardstock, which is 4 by 5 7/8, and I'm going to stick that on the front. I've got a piece of the designer series paper that I've cut 1/8 of an inch smaller all the way around, and that's going to layer up. But before I put this on the card, I'm going to wrap some of the black basic twine around it, because obviously there's basic black in the design and it's kind of all around the umbrellas. So I'm going to stick these two together first. So it's just a simple card today, but I just thought I would do a card because I'm not sure when this video is going to be coming out, but I've been doing a lot of rhinestones and heat transfer vinyl lately on my channel, and I've been designing lots of ScanNCut cutting files, and I'd just like to thank everybody that is buying all the cutting files from my website. I really do appreciate it. So I'm going to take some of the basic twine and I'm just going to kind of wrap it a few times around, and then I'm going to cut it and I'm just going to tie it in a knot. I don't think I'm going to be doing a bow. I'll just do a knot. And I'm just going to fold my card a little bit so that the knot goes to the back. I'll trim it off to make it a bit smaller. And then I'm just going to kind of fan the baker's twine out, something like this, and that's going to sit on the front of my card. Then I've got, as I say, a rectangle that I cut on the ScanNCut, and then I've cut a piece of balmy blue cardstock that's bigger, and I'm going to sit that on there, but I'm going to do some colouring. So I've brought in my Stampin' Up blends, and I've chosen, as I say, again, the colours from the paper. Everything will be listed directly under this video. This cardstock, this designer series paper will still be available up to I think the end of April, unless it's sold out before you see this video. And the stamp set will retire at the end of April as well. I've got Mango Melody, Old Olive and Balmy Blue, because they're all colours that's in this paper. And then the other colour that's in this paper is Cajun Craze, which I don't appear to have, so I'm using Pumpkin Pie in the light. So I'm just going to bring my pumpkin pie in and I'm going to colour the little fox. And while I'm colouring, just let you know, as I say, I've been designing quite a lot of ScanNCut cutting files recently, all kinds of things, not just cards or fun fold cards, but you know, household 3D items, boxes, and a lot of rhinestone and some heat transfer vinyl cutting files. So if you're not confident in designing your own cutting files, head over to my website that you can see here, click on the ScanNCut tab, and you'll find all the cutting files, and they are all, you can filter. So you can filter by rhinestone designs, vinyl, cards, etc. You don't have to scroll through all the different cards that are on, different cutting files that are on the website. So I'm going to give him a balmy blue coat. So that was, as I say, light pumpkin pie. I've gone over the lines a little bit there, but not to worry. And he's going to have a little balmy blue coat. Hopefully this will all look nice, because, as I say, these are all the colours that are in the paper apart from this pumpkin pie. I think I'll give him a blue hat as well, actually, to match his coat. He's a cute little character. So, how have you all been doing? Let me know in the comments. What have you all been up to? I'm going to do a Mango Melody umbrella. And then I'm just going to give him a little bit of grounding with this old olive. So I'm just going to kind of put a little bit of old olive just around the bottom, so he doesn't look as though he's floating in midair. So I can get rid of that now. Bring this back in. Stick this down on here, and then pop this up on dimensionals. So, you know, your cards don't have to be fancy all the time, just a bit of simple matting and layering. So I'm just peeling off the backs of the dimensionals. Just going to bring this in, pop this on there like so, and then pop that on there. I'm going to stick this down flat, so I need my adhesive again. Seems like ages since I've made a card. You kind of get out of practice, don't you? I'm going to pop that on the front like so. Then I'm going to bring in my embellishment box, and I've got these fine sparkle adhesive back gems which are also probably going to retire, so I might as well use a few of these. Just to add a little bit of interest. And there's the finished card. So a simple top opening basic white cardstock with some balmy blue cardstock as the matting layers, a piece of the designer series paper, which is the umbrellas, which matches the little fox's umbrella, bit of basic black twine and some simple colouring, and that's it. And then you could put something else inside if you want to. You know, you could add some more stamping, or you could add some more designer series paper. It's entirely obviously up to you. You just make the card your own. I'm just showing you just some very simple matting and layering today. So that's like, if you're an absolute beginner, you can do this. You just need a paper trimmer and, you know, some basic pattern paper and some cardstock. And you could colour this in with watercolour pencils if you've not got the blends. But just a very basic card for you today. So I hope you liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.